Hi everybody, this is Racer Andy, and we are back online for the third or fourth time today. We keep trying to adjust our settings and get a nice clear stream going. Currently YouTube is reporting an excellent connection, so hopefully you guys are getting a good quality stream. Let us know. We've got two more SARC races. That's the South Atlantic Road Racing Championship, and we've got two more races for those competitors, and then we've got a vintage race to wrap the day up. The vintage race is the last race of the day. The next race up is the GT cars, and so you bring on the ground pounders, man. This is always a crowd favorite, and when we watch, we do after the racing weekend is over. A lot of times we'll do highlight reels, and the GT cars are consistently some of the highlight reels that get the most views out of all of them. So obviously everybody likes watching the GT cars, and I don't blame them because they're fast and they're loud and it's a lot of fun. So those guys are coming up next. We've had a pretty good stream so far. The races have been very entertaining all day long, and we had some of our users, our subscribers, are helping us tune the channel and try and get the best quality stream we can get. So we've made some more adjustments, and jump in the comments or come on over and say hi and let us know how it looks. Hopefully we're getting a nice clean stream at this time. We are still streaming in 720 high def at 30 frames, and that should cut our bandwidth usage down a whole bunch. And if any of you can get in the ear of a certain millionaire who runs a certain satellite internet service and tell him we need some more satellites up over Sebring here, man, and help us out a little bit so we can get these races up so the competitors can watch themselves race. So thanks everybody for joining us, and I'm Racer Andy from MyRaceData.com, and this is the Love Bug Dash, and it's a double SARC, which is the South Atlantic Road Racing Championship. It's a double SARC race, and we also have the vintage guys out here this weekend, and we've already seen some of those guys, and that's some pretty exciting racing. And you have a pretty wild mix of cars. So let us know how the stream looks in the chat. Jump in the chat and let us know. And we can hear the GT cars out on track. So we've got 3 more races to go this afternoon. We should be seeing our GT competitors coming into view here in just a few minutes. I can hear them making their way through turn 13 and up the back stretch, and headed for the little chute that leads down into the 345 complex where we are currently located. The corner stations are showing a double yellow for the pace lap. Here comes the pace car into view. I'm going to zoom the shot in, and there's your competitor who won the first the first 8-lap qualifying race, and there's the Spec Corvette guys, and those cars are a lot of fun. They are very closely matched, and they are very competitive, and they run very close together, and that's a new one. There's a Lamborghini or some kind of exotic European car running in the GT class. He's obviously starting at the back. He didn't make the qualifying race. We didn't see him during the qualifier earlier today. So jump into chat and let us know how the stream looks. Let us know how the audio sounds. And thanks for joining us. I'm Racer Andy. And we can hear the ground pounders. You can probably hear them too, making their way up. Oh yeah. Now that the number 6 car, that yellow and black Camaro, is an SPO car, and that is a purpose-built race car. Let me tell you, I looked at that car. We have some pictures of that car with the bodywork off it, and it is a phenomenal car, man. Here come your spec Corvettes. And you can see how closely those guys are matched, man. I mean, these are extremely, extremely competitive cars, man. I mean, they all are right on top of each other, and they always put on a good show, man. So there's your first lap in the books. We've got some folks watching the stream already, so we had to drop the stream off, stop the stream for a couple minutes and restart it. And we've adjusted the settings on the live stream. Hopefully you guys are getting a nice clean video. There's your leader, second and third place. Man, those cars are loud, and they are fast too. I mean, turn 5 is not a super fast corner, and those guys are honking right through here, man. Nice flame shooting out of the Z car. Look at this group of spec Corvettes. Those guys are paddocked right across the way from us. So there's a nice breeze. It's cooled off a little bit. And the weather's nice. The sky is blue. Here comes your leader in the GT class overall. And what the heck? A braided steel line, you know? I thought those things were indestructible, man. That's our friend from the 139 Integra. He's got his brake line fixed. He actually split his brake line, one of the stainless steel flexible brake lines, and he just brought it over and showed it to me. So, but they've got another brake line off of a Miata, and they've got the car put back together, and so they're going to be back out here. The IT guys are going to run both their races tomorrow, and they've got the car fixed, and they'll be back in competition. And he said, I'm going to have, because I missed my qualifying race, I'm going to have to start at the back of the pack. But he had a big smile on his face, and he was happy because he said that'll be more fun. So that we're glad to hear that car is going to be back out on the racetrack. Okay, and there's your second and third place in the GT class. And is that better? Okay, so hi everybody. This is Racer Andy from myracedata.com, and we are getting reports that the stream looks good, and we've been tuning it all afternoon. See, that Lambo is fast, man. And we've got some folks helping us here and keeping an eye on the stream. And they are telling us that the quality of the stream looks very good now, which we're happy to know, because this is a bit of a challenging environment to live stream from. Look at this gaggle of cars. And that was your second and third place overall. And those guys have about 6 minutes left in this 20-minute. And at the moment, Russell Wittenberg is a GT2 Porsche is shown as leading the race. Number 24, Nino Fernandez, and that's in the Chevy. Then the Lamborghini of Darian Yanasad. I'm butchering your name, I'm sorry, pal. And Marino Reyes, and that's the Chevy Corvette Z06. So you got a lot of different classes. That's Wittenberg right there in the Hendrix 911. Look at these two guys, man. I mean, they're really close. And the breeze is starting to pick up. We had to take a quick break to strap the awning down so it doesn't end up blowing over into the racetrack. And you know, it's never a dull moment around here, man. There goes the Lamborghini. So we've had an exciting afternoon of racing. So thanks everybody for joining us. This is Racer Andy from myracedata.com, and we are bringing you the Central Florida Region Sports Car Club of America Love Bug Dash, which is an annual June event. It's a club race. It's a great club race that they have every year here in Central Florida region. Woo! So I hope you're enjoying this live broadcast from beautiful, historic Sebring Raceway. And there seems to be some changes in the running order there. At the front of the field. And that number 6 Camaro was, that SPO Camaro was actually leading earlier in the race. So he's had some kind of an issue, I would guess. And I think that's a wrap. I think those guys are on their cool down lap. Let's get the race monitor up here and take a peek. Yep, that's a finish. And your winner was a GT2, the 2015 Porsche GT3 car. That's a GT2 class car, the number 113 of Russell Wittenberg. And he's a friend of the channels. That's the beautiful Hendrix Motorsports 911, the silver one. And second place overall goes to Nino Fernandez in the 2015 Chevy SS. He's out of Tampa, Florida. And Nino was running in the SPO class, so he's a class winner as well. The Lamborghini of Daryl Ionesi is a GTX Lamborghini. That was overall third place. Fourth place went to the number 22 of Ben Hendricks in the GT2 Porsche 997. And so you can see there's a pretty good mix of cars. Overall first place was the GT2 car, and then your second place car was that beautiful number 24 of Nino Fernandez. That's, I think, a baby grand. You know, it's they start out as a NASCAR or circle track car, and then they make some some changes to them and make them, you know, worthy of running in, you know, safety-wise, that they can run them in the road races. We've also got some guys in the chat. So we have a Werner Stange. I think that's Warren. That's one of our recent subscribers here. And he says, have fun. And then also Robert McRae, 2828, says, thanks again for streaming the races. I got to watch my brother's race from across the country. Thanks, y'all. So, see, there you go. I mean, tell your family and friends about the channel. And he gets to see his brother race from clear across on the other side of the country. So that just, you know, that just shows you that this is a great opportunity to tell your friends and family about the channel, and they can tune in and they can watch you race. You know, it's a great opportunity for everybody to enjoy your racing. And if any of you guys, any of the competitors here that race in the Central Florida region, if you've raced in a Central Florida region race in the last year and a half or so, we probably have some footage of you out on track, you know, some still pictures or video clips that we are absolutely happy to share with you. They're copyright, they would be provided to your race team copyright free, so that you would be able to use them in any kind of promotional stuff that you have, trying to get sponsors and stuff for your team. And so just get a hold of us if you want some great video footage or some still shots of your car out on track or in the paddock. Get a hold of us on the channel. The easiest way to do that is to join the community forum. If you go to myracedata.com, there's links to the forum. You can get on the community forum, and if you join there, you can contact us directly, and we'll tell you how to get some nice copyright-free pictures to help promote your race team. Some video clips. We've got probably just about every car that's competed in this region in the past year and a half. We've got some excellent clips of your car out on track, I guarantee it. Now there's the Miatas, and boy, I can guarantee you these guys are gonna just put up a banger of a race, man. And there's, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of them. And it's always more fun when there's more competitors on the track at the same time. And the Spec Miata guys are gonna probably give us a heck of a show. So that's what's coming up next. And I believe that after that it would be the vintage car, the vintage class guys. And that was fun watching those cars, because you have all types of different. You have, you know, Lotuses from the 60s, and you know, all different variety of, you know, American muscle cars, Camaros with big V8 engines in them and stuff. And there's a guy out there with a Corvette this weekend. It's about maybe mid-70s Corvette, and it's beautiful bright red car. We talked to him yesterday, and we've got another message. That's one of our friends of the channel. He's saying the stream looks great. So hit us up in the chat, say hi in the chat. I can hear the Miatas making their way down towards turn 13. They should be coming into view any second now on their first lap. And get ready, because the sparks are going to fly here, man. These guys are not shy about mixing it up. You should be seeing them coming through here. They come down the short chute. And there's your lead group. we've already got some racing going on. Look at this back, man. All right, so we got one lap in the books. Those guys all made it through nice and clean. Good on them. Good clean racing. And that's the Spec Miata class. Those guys always put on it. Sometimes that's the best show of the weekend, man, because these cars are extremely, extremely competitive. And you got some real racing talent, some real driving talent out there. So thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Give the channel a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Join our forum. We've got a bunch of different programs going on to help racers. We're all about grassroots racing and everybody helping each other. And we've got some really great programs going on. One of them's a testing program for the TrackBox, which is a data acquisition system. It's a low-cost data acquisition system. And we have a testing program going on, and you can let us know if you want to get involved in that. Your second place car uses the whole racetrack and then some. These guys are jumping the curbs. They're just driving the wheels off this car. They're pelting us with sand. And, you know, there's a big old group of people up on the viewer mount here over there. Let me show you. And so, you know, this is like one of the more popular races. Even the other racers stop and go and watch this race because the Spec Miata guys always put on a heck of a race. Cobra Tim, yeah, man. It's hi, hey, that's a racing buddy of mine. Hi, Tim, and it's good to see you in the chat. We appreciate you showing some love for the channel, and this is the June Bug or Love Bug Dash put on by the Central Florida region of the Sports Car Club of America. And Timmy, you need to come up here and watch these guys race with us tomorrow, man. Come and stay with us at the house. So, and here comes the Miatas. There's your leader, and second and third are just having at it, man. Those guys have got a real close race going. You can see these guys jumping the curbs. Look at this gaggle of cars, man. I mean, they're just using the whole racetrack. So this is a 20-minute race. This weekend is a SARC double, which is the South Atlantic Road Racing Championship. Those guys they've got 2 races this weekend. Plus, we've got the vintage guys. We had a test day yesterday. We were out here for that. We didn't live stream, but we were walking around. We were making friends. We made a lot of friends. You know, yesterday, and we got some new subscribers. We got some new subscribers today. We've given out some free t-shirts, and we are just having a great weekend. The sun is out. Look at the sky. I'll zoom out a little bit. Look how beautiful the sky is, man. It's just blue and nice and beautiful Sebring weather here in Central Florida at the historic Sebring International Raceway. Here comes your first, second, and third are all no more than maybe 2 car lengths apart. They're just having a banger of a race. Woo! These guys are just using the whole racetrack, man. Now, one thing about, you'll notice the Spec Miatas, they all stay real close. They'll be running in a real tight group like that the whole length of the race, you know, because that's how those guys make their speed. Those cars are very, very competitive. They're very closely matched. And so the draft, they hook up, they find themselves a dancing partner, and they use that draft to go faster than they'd be able to go all by themselves. And so it's a very competitive race, but also it takes a lot of strategy. and it doesn't help if it helps you a bunch if you have somebody to draft with. So you can see once one car breaks free and he's all by himself, he'll slow down, and another two guys will hook up nose to tail. Sometimes they even pump draft each other. It's really exciting racing. And one of the other competitors was over here, and he was saying, man, I have every respect in the world for those guys. And that was first, second, and third. Here's fourth and fifth. And they're like, I'm getting all kind of dust in my face here because it's a little bit breezy, and these guys are running off the edge of the racetrack. And they're just spraying me and my equipment with dust, man. But that's why we're here. We're having a good time. And it's been a great day of racing. We've been out here all day. We're going to be out here tomorrow. A lot of the competitors, both of their races are going to be tomorrow. So you have the groups 1, 2, and 3 having their first feature race of the weekend this afternoon, and then the vintage car guys are going to run, and then tomorrow, right out of the box, you have groups 4 through 7, right? So 4 sprint races, and then they start all over again. And I think the second group of races is a 30-minute race instead. There's first place. I'm sorry. I think that might be a back marker. I'm not sure, but we'll get the race monitor up into here in a minute. Yeah, those guys are kind of spread out a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on. Whoops. Look how close they are. I mean, this is some close competitive racing, man. I guess that was your leader. So I misspoke. So thanks everybody for joining us, and this is Racer Andy from My Race Data. We have not done a live stream since February. Our last live stream, we were here in January for the Cabin Fever Cure. That's what they call the race in January, because a lot of the guys come from up north because they're still snowed in. And let me tell you something, we race all year long down here in Florida because it's warm and sunny and nice. So next year in January, when you're freezing up north, load up the race car. Come on down here to Florida and race with us in the Cabin Fever Cure in January. There's your first and second place cars overall. Here's your third place car. It's a beautiful race car, man. Dude, look at these two. I mean, what do they have? Like a half a car length between them, man. I mean, that's some close racing. Okay, and we're over here at the exit of turn 5. It's a great place to catch some of the action. And we're really enjoying the afternoon's racing. We'll be here tomorrow. We'll be here all day tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be able to start streaming a little bit earlier in the day, because now we've got everything all loaded up in the truck and ready to go. So it'll be a lot easier for us to get out here earlier in the morning and get the stream set up. Hopefully we'll be out here by 8:30 or 9 o'clock or so. And woo! Get a good shot of fourth place there because I missed him last time. There's your fifth place car. And these guys are kind of getting a little strung out here. These two are having a good race. So let me see if I can pop the race monitor up on the screen there real quick. And we're about 11 minutes into a 20-minute sprint race. So we're about half distance right now. And currently your leader is Mathis Ramirez in the number 41. Then there's Cole Lucas in the number 11. James Fountain in the number 20. And there's your leader right there. There's first, second, and third place. Pardon me. And we've got some great racing action going on. We're about half distance in this 20-minute race. These guys always put on a good show, man. So thanks everybody who jumped in the chat and made some comments in the chat. That always helps us out, man. Somebody breaks the ice and starts talking. It's like, jump in there and say hi. Let us know how you're doing today and where you're watching from. This is Racer Andy from MyRaceData.com. And this is the June Love Bug Dash. Here's your leader. Here comes second place. Whoa, that 66 car is really pedaling, man. These guys are coming through turn 5. They are right up on the banking here. Let me zoom in there and you can see. Look at these guys, man. They are flying, man. And I believe that race is going to go the distance, man. Pardon me, and here we go. And so I also want to tell everybody about we had a chance to run a Thursday night track night about 2 weeks ago right here at Sebring on the 12-hour racetrack and the 12-hour configuration. There you go, the leader's using the whole racetrack, man. I mean, you can see these guys, he's got a pretty substantial lead and he's still jumping the curbs and running off into the dirt. Here's your first, second, third, fourth. Here's your 5th place car. Here's the closest race. Okay, let me pop the race monitor up here real quick here. There goes your leader. And we've got 4 minutes to go. We're 15, almost 16 minutes into this race. Your leaders just went by. So we probably about 2 more laps in anger. Looks like your leader is coming up on some slower traffic. All right, guys, if you're going to make a move, now would be a good time. Probably got about 1 or 2 more laps to go. And we've really had some clean racing today. It's been good, hard racing, but not too many incidents. We had a couple of full course yellows during the 8-lap sprints, but really I think there was 2 races that had full course yellows. The rest of the races were all ran clean start to finish. And we've had some good, clean, safe racing. We've had great weather here at beautiful, historic Sebring International Raceway. We just want to thank the folks from the Central Florida Region Sports Car Club of America. If you ask me, it's my personal opinion that the Central Florida region of the Sports Car Club of America is the best region in the country, but I might be a little biased about that because I love racing here. And the Central Florida region of the Sports Car Club of America, their motto is make it easy, make it fun. And they do. They make it easy to get out here and race. And they help us all weekend long. They help the competitors, and everybody's friendly. This is a real friendly atmosphere. Tonight when the race is over, they've got a social party over there for the corner workers at the SCCA, the Bill Martin building, and it's a real nice atmosphere. So when the day's racing is over, everybody can get together and, you know, have a cold beer or what have you, and talk about the day's racing, do a little bench racing. And it looks like the Spec Miata guys are going to go the distance with a green flag race. Keeping it nice and clean. So thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks to all of our new subscribers. We got a whole bunch of people that have subscribed to the channel, our YouTube channel, and we really appreciate that. That helps us keep coming out here and streaming more races. And we'd like to also give a special thanks to our new friend Jorn, and he helped us get the stream working real good. We've been adjusting the settings all afternoon long. We've had to shut the stream down 2 or 3 times so we could adjust the settings, but we think we nailed down a pretty good setting so that you guys can watch these races live as they're happening here at Sebring. And with some experimentation, we think we've got a pretty good setup. And just so you know, we are recording all of this in beautiful 4K, and so later on in the week we'll have lots of highlight reels that y'all can watch. And I believe that might be a wrap. Let's get the race monitor up here. Yeah, that's it. So that was the Spec Miata race. Your winner in the number 41 was Mathis Ramirez, and he's from Bradenton, Florida. Congratulations, Mathis. And second place went to Cole Lucas out of Edgewater, Florida. Third place was the number 20 of James Fountain. He's from Alva, Florida. And fourth place was Earl Hart from St. Petersburg. Jason Turcott from, let's see, North Point or North Fort Myers. And sixth place was the number 17 of Kaylin Keenley. Seventh place was Dustin Banks in the number 2. Eighth place was the 81 of Adred Hans Jr. Ninth place was Maxwell Olson, and 10th was Drew Dandron. And Drew's out of Boca Raton. So we've got quite a few Florida boys in the running here for the Spec Miata race. That was a pretty good close race. We enjoyed it. There's going to be more racing tomorrow. We've still got the vintage race coming up this afternoon. This is a double SARC and also a vintage weekend. Pardon me, let me grab a quick drink there. Thanks for everybody who jumped in the chat. Thanks to all our new subscribers. We've got a whole bunch of new subscribers, and so far we've had a pretty good weekend as far as technically with the stream. We didn't seem to forget anything, which is forgetting something is kind of a tradition when we do a live stream, and it seems like every weekend that I would do a live stream, I would manage to forget something, and it was usually not anything too important, but so far we seem to have managed to get here with everything we needed to do the live stream. And like I say, we've been tweaking our settings all day long, and we think we've landed on some pretty good settings. So hopefully you guys are getting a nice, smooth, high quality stream. This is a live stream from Sebring International Raceway, brought to you by MyRaceData.com. I'm Racer Andy, and we've got, I believe, at least one more race this afternoon, which is going to be the vintage guys, and then we'll wrap it up for Saturday, but we'll be back out here tomorrow for Sunday's race. There's several of the classes that are going to have 2 races tomorrow. These are the first of the South Atlantic Road Race Championship races, and these are 20-minute races, and then I think the second round of races tomorrow will be 30-minute races, and that just makes it tougher. 30 minutes doesn't sound like a real long time, but when you're in a race car getting thrown around in G-forces and stuff, I mean, that's a long time to wrestle a race car, and talk about wrestling a race car. Look at some of these vintage cars, man. Now here comes the vintage class cars, and let me zoom in and I'll try and get you guys a good look at these beautiful race cars. So I mean, these are just all different, all variety and manner of cool cars. Some of them, as you can see, are American Iron, plus you got, there's a Camaro, plus there's an old Lotus, just a whole gaggle of cars, different kinds of race cars, and they all get out there and that's a lot of fun, man. I mean, if you got an older vintage car, and you ever thought about wanting to race it out here, at the racetrack, man, the Sports Car Club of America is where you're going to make that happen. Joining the Sports Car Club of America is how you take your first steps in racing. And a good way to do that, we attended a Thursday night track night in America, which was a Sports Car Club of America event that they hold at over 35 racetracks all over the United States. They have track night in America. And for a very inexpensive price, you can take your street car out on a real racetrack. And we did this about 2 weeks ago, and we ran here at Sebring, and let me tell you, it was a blast. And all you need really is a helmet and a good mechanically sound car, and they'll let you get out here if you've never driven on a racetrack before. Okay, they got a group just for you. They got a beginner group, and they're going to help you learn track etiquette. They're going to help you learn how to get out there and race your car, and out on the racetrack, circulate, do some laps. And you can really feel what it's like to be a real race car driver. And then, they also run a autocross. We have rallycross. We have road racing. There's all types of events that the SCCA puts on all year long at all places all over the United States. So if you're not an SCCA member, then I encourage you to join the club. Come on out here, enjoy some of this great road racing action with us, and just have fun with cars. That's the SCCA's motto, is fun with cars, and they have a lot of different ways to do that. So here comes the last race of the afternoon. This is the vintage cars, the vintage class, and I think that it looks like they're coming around for a second lap behind the pace car, and I'm not sure what that's about. So maybe the starter maybe he didn't like the grid. Maybe he didn't think these guys. And it looks like they're making a whole lot of effort to try to line up a little more cleanly, so they might have gotten waved up. When these guys are coming up, here at the club races, they start from a rolling start, okay? And they have to get up, lined up 2 by 2. And if they're coming up towards the starting line and the flag man, he doesn't like the formation, he'll wave them off. And he'll make them go another lap around and see if they can do better the second time, because he wants them all lined up 2 by 2, nice close pack. And so apparently they, I don't know, because under those circumstances, I think that the pace car probably would have pulled in, So they might have had some reason that they wanted to give those guys 2 pace laps. Maybe they let them get their tires nice and warm before they start the race. But we should be hearing them. You can hear these things too, because some of them are big old American V8. So when they get the green flag, you know it because you can hear it. And start finish line is actually directly behind me. Okay, now they're at speed, and you can probably hear the cars making their way up into turn 13. Let me get the race monitor off the screen. There you go. Okay, so let's watch some race in action. Here comes the first lap of the vintage class. You'll be able to see him coming through turn 3 here in a second. Here they come. This little open wheel car, he's pretty handily won the 8-lap qualifying race. And you can see there's a whole bunch of different cars that compete in this class. Now that particular, I think that's a little Lotus if I'm not mistaken. And I'm almost positive that I know that car. That car used to be owned by a friend of mine, and we got some sad news yesterday. If any of you know a guy who used to go by the nickname of Frisbee, his name was Christopher Vedas, and we got some real sad news yesterday that that Christopher has passed away, and we'd like to dedicate this weekend's live stream to Christopher Vedas, better known to his friends as Frisbee. He's a great guy. And he was a young man. He was only 58 years old. So we're really saddened to hear about the passing of our friend. And his family and friends are in our thoughts. And there's your leader in the vintage class. Here comes second and third. How close these guys are, man. I mean, they came into that corner, they were like maybe one car length apart, man. So there's the vintage class. I can smell some racing fuel coming off the racetrack there, man. One of those guys is burning something other than pump gas in that car. Can you tell if that's a right-hand side drive car? I would assume it is. It's a British car. And I think I might have driven that car years ago. So we've had a great afternoon of racing. We've had some folks that helped us get some good settings working on the stream. So hopefully you guys are we had some stuttering. And so we shut the stream down and adjusted the quality of the stream, and hopefully you guys are getting a nice, clean, high quality stream. Watch these races. I've been told that the stream is looking good. Beautiful 911. And yeah, I've been told the stream looks good, and we appreciate all the friends of the channel helping us make adjustments, because unfortunately we have a competitor that's kind of slowed down, and hopefully he makes it all the way around there to the paddock area and doesn't end up stranded out on the race course somewhere. And yeah, we've had some help adjusting our settings, because like I say, it's actually, when I'm out here doing the streams, it can be really hard. I have no way of telling how good the stream is working. So thanks everybody for letting us know. I mean, let us know if you can hear the race cars. Let us know if you can hear my voice over the racers. Here comes your overall leader. Beautiful 911. Here's your third place overall car. Get a good shot of him. Here's a pretty good race. You can see those guys are closing right up on each other. So we've got all types of yeah, you know, some European cars. Here's an old Datsun, you know, and like in vintage racing, any car that is no longer a current race car is legal for vintage. And so you have a pretty wild mix of cars. And it's really just a thrill to see. Some of these cars are just older, classic, beautiful classic cars that are absolutely in mint condition. They're really, really beautiful examples of the car and the model of car. And they're out here racing them, man, you know. And it's really great to see these old cars out there on the track doing what they were made to do, you know. And here's your second, third overall. And you can see they're getting a little closer. I think that's a Triumph or something. So, and I can see an emergency vehicle that appears to be out on the circuit. He is. So maybe that we had that one competitor. He might have had to end up stopping somewhere on the racetrack. And there's a little Datsun coming up behind the worker's truck. So hopefully he makes his way around there safe. These two guys are having a good race, man. Jumping the curbs on the exit of the corner. It's just good stuff, man. So we'd like to thank all of our new subscribers. We'd like to thank everybody who supports the channel. We're out here trying to live stream these races, and this is a challenging environment to do a live stream. So I hope the quality of the stream is pretty good for you guys. And it looks like we had a change of position for second and third. The BMW has made his way past the little 911, and that's pretty exciting, I'm sure, for these guys. It's a little Datsun, man. This is like kind of a, you know, Datsun had such a rich history in racing. And we all know the channel loves some Datsun, so. Thanks for joining us. We've had a great day of racing. We're going to be out here tomorrow. We're going to do it all over again. And yeah, that's and that race isn't over yet. Beautiful 70s Camaro with a big V8 engine in it. And there you see your leader going by a couple of slower competitors, starting to lap some of the guys on the tail end of the field. But here's the race for second and third. And it looks like the little 911 Porsche is going to try and make an outside run at the outside on his way down Big Bend. And if you right through the tunnel there's that's the bridge that you used to get over here in Green Park. And right as the competitors go through that tunnel, then that lets them out onto a big right-hand sweeper. Okay, and we see that one competitor did actually end up having to get towed back in. And let's see if I can swing the camera around far enough that you can see him. There you go. So there's that towed off the circuit, but obviously we didn't even have a yellow flag, so he obviously was able to pull the car off safely. So the rest of his co-competitors could continue racing without having to deal with a yellow flag. And now we've got a third car in the mix here. That's getting exciting. Those guys were door to door, man. I mean, this is like, it's a historic vintage race, man. And they're just racing like, just having at it, man. So thanks for joining us, everybody. This is Racer Andy. We are enjoying the last race of the afternoon, but we're going to be here all day tomorrow with a whole bunch of more racing action for you guys. We're going to be live streaming all day tomorrow from Sebring International Raceway, the beautiful historic circuit where they hold the 12 hours. Man, that car carries a lot of corner speed. That was your leader, I believe. And unlike most of the other races you've been watching all afternoon, the vintage race is all one class. It's just vintage, you know. And you have a pretty wide variety of performance potential there. You have a lot of different cars. So here's the outcome of that last duel. And as you can see, the BMW and the 911, and I think that's a Triumph or something, the green and white car. We'll have to look at the results when the race is over. But yeah, we're having a good race. It's getting a little bit breezy. Oops, the canopy's starting to fly around a little bit here. Hopefully we'll make it to the end of this race without the canopy flying over the fence and ending up on the racetrack. And we've had some pretty good luck so far. It's been a good day of racing. We've had pretty clean racing. We haven't had too many incidents. We only had a couple of full course yellows earlier in the day. They only lasted, those were during the 8-lap sprint races and the qualifiers, and really it was a good clean day of racing, man. That little open wheeler, I don't know what kind of fuel that thing burns, but I can tell you for a fact it's not pump gas. I can tell that just by the way it smells. So, and yeah, the wind is starting to pick the canopy up and throw it around a little bit. And look at this big old pile of cars, man. You know, and I think a lot of the fun of the vintage class is to just see these old race cars still out there on the racetrack doing what race cars were made to do. And just some of them are just beautiful historic cars, and the fact that these cars are maintained in good enough mechanical condition that you can take them out on a racetrack is amazing. You can see the sun is peeking through. We've had some cloud cover, but absolutely no precipitation whatsoever. The weather forecast for tomorrow is more of the same. Nice clear skies and no rain forecasted. It's been nice and cool. It had been the last week or two. It's been up in the 90s. And today was a little bit cooler. It was only about 85 all day long. And there's been a real nice breeze. So let's see if I can pop the race monitor up. Yeah, so these guys are, I believe that might have been the last lap. That's 19 minutes, so they might get one more lap. But that, I believe that is your leader, and he's probably going by on his white flag lap, his final lap. So I can hear the cars coming down the back straightaway, and they are still under power. So they're, I believe they are still racing here. I believe this is their white flag race, white flag lap. We'll see what becomes of this battle for second, third, and fourth place, which is just up. These guys have slowed down. I think they might have gotten the checker. Maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Pop the race monitor up. Yep, that's a wrap. So that's our last race of this afternoon. And we'd just like to thank everybody, all the folks who have said hello in the chat, everybody who subscribed to the channel, all our returning subscribers. We gave out some free t-shirts today. We have probably about at least 12 or 15 more t-shirts. We have sizes, men's sizes large and extra large. And all you have to do is either subscribe to our YouTube channel or join the forum, join the community forum at myracedata.com, and we'll give you a free t-shirt. And they're pretty cool. And we gave a few of them out today. Let me see if I can. There's the race monitor. That's so hi everybody. I'm Racer Andy, and we've had a really great day of racing today. And there's the t-shirt. There's one of the t-shirts I got on. Let me see if I can show you what the back looks like. That's what the back looks like. And so we've had a great day of racing. Nice, safe races. We're running short course here at the Central Florida Region Love Bug Dash. There's the Datsun, the number 99 Datsun. That appears to have stopped on the circuit. You can see him getting towed off the circuit by the corner workers. And so that's going to wrap up. Our day's live stream. We'd like to invite you to come on back tomorrow. We're going to have another great day of club racing, and we have, I believe, there's at least 2 sprint races for the. I think we raced Group 1, 2, and 3. Got their first 20-minute race this afternoon, and so tomorrow morning we'll be starting off with groups 4 through 8 with 20-minute feature races, and then they'll start, and I believe the whole 8 groups gets another 30-minute race, and that'll have our program run all the way through the day tomorrow, and that should be a lot of fun. We've got our settings worked out pretty well where we think we're going to be able to have a nice solid stream tomorrow. We shouldn't have any hiccups or stuttering. Let us know how the quality of the video is, this quality of the stream, and also let us know if you subscribe to the channel or you join our forum, and we can give you a free t-shirt. We've got about a dozen, 12 or 15 at least left. If we got sizes, men's sizes large and extra large, and anybody who joins the community forum or subscribes to our YouTube channel has got one coming for free. And we like to thank everybody for joining us today. I'm Racer Andy from MyRaceData.com, bringing you the Central Florida region of the Sports Car Club of America's Love Bug Dash. And we'll be back tomorrow with another live stream. Thanks, everybody. I'm Racer Andy, and we'll see you tomorrow.